8:10 a.m. November 5th. Let's get cozy with some delicious Obsidian CRPG goodness. Pillars of Eternity 2. Deadfire. So good. The coziest of cozies.
Naturally.
I don't give two pyres for your tribal pride, and I wager that Arkemir cares even less.
If this is what passes for Rautai in diplomacy, your house.
If you've come to see Arkemir, you're too late. He left the estate.
Tamar and I wanted something from Arkemir. Our powers of persuasion leave much to be desired.
The wizard got his hands on a Huana tablet, the Harapo epic. I came to reclaim it for Rautai. In the middle of my negotiations, this little pest showed up with a claim on it.
The Harapo epic belongs to the Huana. The Queen sent me to remind you both. Akira, few outsiders can appreciate what such an artifact...
Posturing about cultural value is worthless. We both want the tablet. The same. He keeps to himself, inviting no one but Facina behind the walls of his estate.
He and his apprentice run the Dark Cupboard, a local magic shop.
I believe that he had dealings with black market treasure hunters. Not that the Queen will implicate.
She's too preoccupied negotiating with the warmongers at her door.
I believe that he had
She's too preoccupied negotiating with the warmongers at...
Arkemir could be drinking Kuiki wine with dead kings. There's no finding him if he doesn't want to be found.
There are things better left unseen.
While I'm standing here, you...
Akira, I don't deny it. Arkemir left the city. Likely for the peace and quiet we didn't grant him.
At least I offered to pay him. Your only currency is altruism.
I might as well adjourn to the palace in Serpent's Crown and give Arkemir time to think.
What a load of... You mean to get your hands on that tablet with or without our... You island rats can barely write your own names, much less...
Island rats.
Scamper back to the Brass Citadel and spin your own plots. I will happily do the same on my side of the island.
I suppose I can spare a moment. I help finance expeditions around the Isles, which often means keeping an ear to the ground. Not very romantic from behind a desk, but Rawatai's campaign could use the extra coin. It's a handsome piece of work. I won't dispute that point if the value goes to Rawatai. I suppose it's no secret that we're after more than some arbitrary cultural touchstone. We're looking for a route to Ukaizo. Stands to reason that ancient lore would be a key to finding the place. Archimere is a magical savant and a recluse. That makes for a very dangerous combination. He relies on imps and ironclad constructs to maintain the estate. When you've lived as long as Archimere, I suppose trust becomes a problem. Fine by me. I'm looking forward to the day when the Harappo epic is someone else's concern. When it comes to finding the Lost Island, we can't afford to neglect. The Ranganui seeks to saddle the weather and harness the storm. If there is a place where this can happen, it is Ukaizo. I heard tell of Ephron, a thief with a penchant for making house calls. Word has it that Ephron made his way inside of Archimere's manor and later died. Now his soul is bound to the fortune-telling machine in the dark cupboard. Strange fate. All of her pretenses of cultural... Like the rest of the Huana, she isn't above exploiting any advantage if she can profit from it. As you say. All this trouble over a tablet of fucking stone. If my company's standing wasn't on the line, I would have written this one off as a loss or...
Okay, so we're gonna go dark cupboard. See what we can find out here. I do love a good story. And few are better than Obsidian. Well, nobody is better than Obsidian in storytelling. There are those that are just as good. Those are few and far between.
This is why wizards get a bad reputation.
Aha.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that. Madico!
The fuck?
A clever gambit.
Salutations. Do you wish to hear your fortune? What, am I famous out there or something? Tell you what, 500 pyres and you get the exclusive story. I bet he was laughing the whole time. That manor is a fortress. An Orland partner and I got to thinking that Arkemir wouldn't miss a few coins here, a few gems there. There's a span of natural rock between Arkemir's place and the luminous bathhouse. Ganor let us camp in his basement with our pickaxes. After some careful hammering, we found ourselves in Arkemir's manor without a guard in sight. Hey, you're smarter than you look. We might have been able to crack the lock on the front door, but who knew how many guards would meet on the other side? We snuck through the house until we found the vault. No keyhole, just a bunch of gems. While he was working on the lock, one of the local imps grew keen to it. Alarms went off. I don't remember dying, really. I just woke up in this box. And Arkemir told me that I had to work off my debt. Arkemir told me that he died, but that he was put to good use. Forgive me if I don't speculate on the meaning of that. I got on Arkemir's bad side and didn't exactly survive. I'm not really supposed to chat with customers. How about you get yourself over to the Animansis Tower in the Sacred Stair, then? No need to gawk at me. The Queen is too pleased at having an archmage at her disposal to care. I can't blame her. The Huana have got it rough. We all need coin in the end. Sure, all the time. I see an island. Its shores are pitted, wreathed in fire. But you are bound to go there. Someone awaits you. A man, I think. An old friend. I can see no more. Unless you give me another pyre. I see a bucket. No, a ship. You're going to embark on a journey very soon. Or have you already? If you encounter a man in a hat, you must be careful not to speak to him. The consequences are too dire. I see a woman with black hair. No, red hair. Very dark red. Or maybe it really is black. She'll want you to recover her wedding ring. When she pays you, be careful. There's a scorpion hidden in her coin purse. I know not why. I see a house. 4 walls, a ceiling, a floor. All wood. If you sleep there 4 nights straight, your one true love will pass by in the street. Be quick, before the bard in red steals her away.
I'm curious how many of these there are.
I see a fork in the road. There's a statue of a human. Someone in robes. Take the left fork. If you go right, it could get ugly. Don't ask me why. I'm all out of fortunes for you. Most people never ask for more than one.
Huh.
Sucker for a good story, eh? Can't say I blame you. That manor is a fortress. There's a span of... After some careful hammering, We found ourselves... We snuck through the... While he was working, alarms went off. I don't remember dying, really.
Interesting.
That flaccid batso. Imp, you had none of it. That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Fascina. My postenago of a lover stole Rokawa's fingers. The master will kill me if I don't get... He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves. Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious. He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stone. Not that it's any of your business, but Berteno used to spend a lot of late nights here. I got into the construct's guts and marked off Berteno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again. You do not know Arkemir, do you? He is as cheap. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow. You will? If you are expecting some payment or reward, I do need to keep this under wraps. If there's a burden on your conscience, then I am not opposed to you offloading it on my behalf. I do not know where Berteno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks. Hamuto Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Berteno wouldn't be so panicked. I am the apprentice of he, what few spells are. He made me conjure a house. I think it's because he knows I hate them. Imp, go hang laundry. Get inside the manor. Ha! The house is... Ifrin tried to sneak in. Now he's stuck in a box, telling fortunes for pyres. The imps that guard the manor? Arkemir plays with shape-shifting illusions, so his imps know him by his clothes. Do with that what you will. What? Just unlock the door and turn a blind eye? Bozzo, your plan is so poorly concocted that you had to tell me about it. I am beyond finished discussing this. If you don't have any business, then this could be where we part ways. I can also call to me. He's the bringer of foul wind, the teeth of suckling imps, and the herald of dirty slippers. What? Just Bozzo, your plan is so poorly concocted that you had to tell me about it. Not for sale. I am beyond finished discussing this. If you don't have any business... What? Just unlock the door, Bozzo. Your plan is so poorly concocted that you had to tell... I am beyond finished discussing this. If you don't... What? Bozzo, your plan is so poorly concocted that you had to tell me about it. Indeed.
Okay, so Brass Citadel docks. We are on our way, guys.
Shame I weren't at that animancy trial. My mind would have cut Theos's plot to bloody ribbons.
Indeed. It's a wonder we ever stopped Theos without you.
Don't let it discourage, lad. I'd wager silver you can keep up.
How generous of you.
Bloody hell.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
I'm gonna have to get off here and get something to eat here in a minute. Ugh.
I dare you to go inside.
No!
So you defeated
Tingle
this
will eat me.
ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm down. Halt!
Sails
What is your business at the
unfurled
Brass
and
Citadel?
sword held high.
You're the Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot in Queensbirth. The Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Up the stairs. Once you're inside, go downstairs. Hazanui Karu is the ultimate authority in the Brass Citadel. But she must endure the sops at the palace. When she returns, I'm sure she will grant you an audience. For now, Atsura Nui speaks with her voice.
Right.
To battle for glory and Rautai.
Faithfully done, Emiani. Report to Wakoyo Nui when your hands and your temper have healed.
Beat it. I don't have time to chit-chat. Not a chance, amico. Fascina sent you, didn't she? Postenago, just for these? Soft as down, but not a single fence willing to pay me a fair price. Maybe they've got imp stink all over them. Should have guessed these were bad luck. Well, it's too late to go making smart decisions, isn't it? Here he comes, and I'm too late. If Hamuto doesn't give me an extension on my debt, I'm a dead man.
So, Berteno, you hired a mercenary.
Huh? No, I didn't. That is, I would never go behind your back.
I like dealing with people of substance. This is a private matter. Your interference is unnecessary. Do I? One can be adherent to the tenets of indentured servitude.
Be calling it whatsoever you like, Captain Cogswallow. But your honest and respectable slavery be slavery all the same.
Your toy pirate speaks out of turn. I would teach him a lesson if I were you, Captain. You must care a great deal for this insufferable little worm to stake. 400 pyres are what Berteno owes. When I will accept that sum, then our business is concluded.
I can't believe I'm finally, for the first time in my life, I'm free. What was that for? Crazy botso! Stay away from me!
That was great. Yeah. That was great. Just let me slap the fucking shit out of him. Good stuff.
You're back. Kue, any news? You are willing to put up all that money? What of the gloves? What happened to them? At least I know Arkemir won't feed me to the imps. Take your discount as well. If the cupboard doesn't make its goals, so be it. What? Just a bozzo. Your plan is so poorly concocted that you had to tell me about it. I am beyond finished discussing this. If you don't have any business, then this could be where we part ways. I am the what few spell he made me call. I think it's because he knows I hate them.
Alright, guys. Food time. I'll be back later.
Don't worry. The vision's past.
Okay. All right. I'll see you in a bit.